Hi. It's like I was just thinking. I was thinking before y'all showed up. If I were watching the gatherings night after night, I would say to myself, why don't he tune before the damn thing starts? I would be outraged. That's not what you want to see in the beginning of a concert experience. Well, let me tell you. I tune, I prep, my mind perhaps wanders a little bit before we go live. And then I get on the guitar and the damn thing's out of tune again. It's nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Cheers. Let's go down in the basement that I'm renting for the time. Streets outside are quiet, 3 more hours till the grind. When alarms are sound in unison, the sleeping time will rise. Just start another day with me, the fear and no surprise. And the weather will be overcast, then it'll turn to rain. So secretly be happy for the excuse to complain. But the rain will sound like symphonies cascading off this town's Victorian of angles. The drops come rolling down, and my day will start off soggy. Shoes have holes through to my feet, so stop to the corner store, get something to eat. Cute girl at the register, she'll smile at the sight. We both in this together, then she'll send me on my way. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brother chief of police will catch jewels at the mall, and mothers with their babies off the daycare and to work. I'll be heading to the alleys, says where the poets lurk, and I'll be seeing things in harmony, smelling them in rhyme. And you know the kind of day when you can sit within the times, the conflict and will rise. You choose to concentrate on all the things I love or try to fix the things I hate. So the Americans dig our sitcoms, music, ball games, and French fries. And our teachers, they need raises. And our schools, they need supplies and resilience. But the spirit goads the will to carry on. And the moon that chases the sun around the earth to bring the dawn. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and Trump, he got elected, man, he's got a whole new show. The media playing politics, the truth is hard to know. And I'm down in the basement, trying to contemplate the scene. The Russians hacked the DNC, and what the fuck that means. And the fat cat's got the lobbyist restrictions get repealed. Meanwhile, they're stepping over homeless, en route to make a deal. While kids with calloused fingers serving more and taking notes. So the wealthy folks with SUVs can pay less at the pumps. But 100 years from now, our troubles will be gone. We'll be searching out new planets after messing up our own. We'll pick us out the winter, plant a sturdy flag, and then ship up a few religions and do it all over again. Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. La, 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 la. Hey, yeah, yeah. One okay. Hi. Now, I want want to get this. I want to get the horrible sadness and disappointment, the anger and the frustration. I want to get it over with early, okay? Karina will not be joining us tonight. That is the bad news. I am sorry. She said something about really not enjoying hanging out with you gatherers that much, not appreciating being a part of this band and this community, and that she was done wasting her time. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. No, she didn't. She is hanging with her parents. She has quarantined for... Those are good reactions, gatherers. Thank you. She is quarantined for 2 weeks in order to get to hang with her parents in Michigan. It's a lose-lose for us because Sherry and Doug ain't hanging out on the gatherings while their baby's home. So not only do we lose Karina, but we lose Karina's parents, who, as some of you may know, are regular gatherers with us. Very vocal. Now, the good news is I got no one without Karina and her dad. On the guy, I really don't have too many people who are going to give me too much shit about my out-of-tune guitar, which I'm happy about. That's the only upside to this whole thing. But I have tried my very, very best to make up for it. I have tried. We have a video hot off the presses from Bolivia, from down in Senda Verde, where Poche is hanging out right now. He sent us a video to say, hey, he wanted to hang with you gatherers a little bit. And I have been working up a new old song that I've never shared before. I've been working on it this afternoon, and it was written with a great songwriter down in Nashville, tday, and we only wrote one song together, but we were kind of actually. John Oates kind of match made us as songwriters, and he said that we would get along, and so I'm excited to share that song with you, and also I have a little surprise to bring you back to the day we wrote it, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. I thought that maybe I would play a couple more songs that I'm excited to share with y'all. These are kind of leftovers from Leftover Night. You can think about them that way. 2-day leftovers, you know what I mean? Like, the meat hasn't started going bad yet, but maybe it's smelling a little bit funky. Yet you open that fridge and you're like, ooh, that was really good the last 2 nights. I bet I could stretch another night or 2 out of that. That's where we're at this Tuesday. That's how we're starting off this gathering. This is one called It Don't Land. Haven't played it in a while for you. And I can't remember. It might have been, this might be a song that I first shared at a gathering. I cannot remember. The band has been playing around with it, but I'm not sure we ever felt like it was ready for prime time until the gathering series kind of started. We played it a handful of times at live gatherings. I know that. I know we started recording it. It's a contender for the next album, and there's a little story in it, so I like when I can sneak in a story song on an album. Anyways, It Don't Land. The paint chips off the rafters every time he slams the door, yeah. She don't mind waiting, much as who she's waiting for. other on the grind. They don't need to get ahead, just leave them less behind. And she dreams of Colorado, and she's holding up her hand. Yeah, she's praying for an answer. It don't lie, it don't lie. Ain't salvation a river flowing? It's a mountain road, it's a winding plan. 18-ton gravel, 20-ton clay. Bits ain't ever been a place for saving up your pay. A squirrel ain't 25 a shift. A couple months, he'd have $1,000. The plan always works perfect. Dude had bottles in his hand, and he dreams of Colorado, and he's holding up his hand. Yeah, he's praying for an answer. It don't lie, it don't lie. Ain't salvation a river flowing? It's a mountain road, it's a winding plan. We all look on the horizon, miss these moments on the ground. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. Seems to stand to reason. Sometimes we don't know when we're found. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. Another night, another meal, nothing much to say. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. Been to see the doctor, there's a baby on the way. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. But they somehow hold that house together, find a way to keep on earning. Bills, they keep on coming, it keeps on turning. Sometimes they find happiness, others they are sad. Death like on the little girls, dream they never thought they had. Yeah, we dream of Colorado. Yeah, we're holding up our hands. Yeah, we're praying for an answer. It don't lie, it don't lie. Ain't salvation a river flowing? It's a mountain road, it's a winding plan. How about? Well, I'm really antsy to play this new song for you. Maybe I should just dive right into it. What do you think? Okay. You know, for those of you, thank you for the claps. I like that song. It is one called "It Don't Land," and I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be a nice. I think it's gonna have a thing. I like it when a song can tell a story, and I like it when that story can, in part, tell the story of tell all of our stories. Right? I mean, that is a couple that is... That is a couple that is a flawed, challenged couple. Right? The first line of that song. And one of the things that I try to think about when I write songs, it's really interesting. When I was in 5th grade, this is 100% true. When I was in 5th grade, we had to do our first, we had to do a creative, we had to tell a story. We had to write it. It was a creative writing story assignment, right? And it was a long assignment. There was an author that came in to talk to us about telling our stories, right? And he came in and he read us one of his stories. And then he talked to us about writing our own stories. And then we wrote our own stories and we put them in these little books. Anyways, there is a piece of advice that he gave us as a 5th grader that has stuck with me to this day, that I think of every time I write a song. Isn't that cool? Isn't it? We never realize the impact that we have on the younger people we interact with. You just don't know the little lesson or that moment, right, that's going to stick with them for the rest of their lives. Anyways, this author told me the first line of your story is really important. Really make that first line engaging. Now, I don't always achieve that with all of my songs, but I'm always thinking about it, right? And with that last song, It Don't Land, it's about a couple, right? But that first line, the paint chips off the rafters every time he slams the door. And she don't mind the waiting as much as who she's waiting for, right? I love that first line because you learn so much. You get so many little nuggets of information about this couple, right? One, if the paint is chipping every time a door slams, you know they're not living in a fancy mansion, right? You know that he's slamming doors. That is not the sign of a happy person. The fact that it's done repeatedly tells you that it's a pattern, right? She don't mind the waiting as much as who she's waiting for, right? There is challenges to this relationship. You know right off the bat, right, a lot about this couple and that they are in a hard spot, right? The interesting thing is, right, in the midst of telling about a hard couple in a hard spot in middle America trying to save some money so they can move out of wherever they are into a place that they believe is going to be nicer. They realize in the midst of it all that they're pregnant. And there is no fairy tale end to this story, except there is a fairy tale end to the story, which is that it says, That freckled little girl's the dream they never thought they had. Their lives never become any more perfect, maybe, than they are in that very first scene. But through having a child and having a family, they've achieved a dream that they didn't even know that they were shooting for, right? So, anyways, I love that story because of that. I think it's a real story, and I like real stories, right? When I sit down and I try to write with other songwriters, sometimes we can tell a lot of stories in very simple lines. So I was in a writing session. It was my first writing session with this writer, my only writing session I've ever had with this writer. Her name is tday. She is from Maryland, songwriter from Maryland, but she's lived in Nashville. She's been doing great writing and music work in Nashville for almost a decade now. And so we got together, and we wanted to write a song. We didn't know what we wanted to write about, and I had this idea. I had this concept, and it was just simple. It was just like, walk away, just walk away. And you know, when I go into a writing session, and I've talked about this before, when I know who I'm writing with, I try to listen to their music, and sometimes I'll come up with a bunch of ideas that I'm ready to share when the writing session starts. Sometimes those ideas are based on what the writer writes, really their sweet spot, or what I think their sweet spot might be. Sometimes the ideas are focused on where the writer, I feel like, might not be comfortable going, or may not be trying to go, but they could nail it if they tried to go there, right? I don't know what I was thinking when I brought that idea. It was a really simple idea. I'm not even sure that it was an idea that was inspired by this particular writing session. It might have just been something in my notebook that, I'd been thinking about, right? But sometimes, even a simple line like that, even a simple line, walk away, walk away, can tell a lot, right? Even if you don't know what the story's about yet, right? And anyways, Tori connected to that line, and we decided that we wanted to write a song about somebody who was in a toxic relationship, right? Who was, maybe it's not even toxic. I mean, it could be, certainly, right? But maybe it's just this person, is not in the right relationship. It's not working. She is not, and it's from a female perspective. And so as I sing this, I am going to say many times in the course of the song, girl, walk away, right? You got to picture me as a girl. I'm not telling somebody else. I'm not saying, girl, you got to walk away. I'm saying, I'm the girl, and I'm telling myself, girl, walk away. Just walk away. You can do this. You can gather the strength to just walk away, right? But we have a twist. We wanted to write in this twist. And I really liked a character in this who's singing this song, right? She decides she wants to spend a last night with this person. And she gets that it is a toxic relationship. And she gets what she's not going to be getting from him. And she decides that she's going to take what she can get for one last night. Anyways, I think that that's kind of cool. Let's give it a try and see, okay? This song is so much more powerful, I think, when sung with a female voice. So once again, you gotta picture me. You gotta picture me as a woman while I'm saying this one, okay? Walk away, girl, walk away. There you stand in my door, untouched, untorn. You hold out your hand, I break, I bend all over again. It hits me like a bullet. I run, but you are pulling me back into your iron arms. Girl, walk away. I sit there staring in the mirror and say, girl, walk away. Your love is myself, and I'm hoping like hell that I'll break free someday. Walk away, girl, walk away. You make me believe that I can heal. Oh, I want to get this right. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I got you. You make me dream that I can heal. When you hold me like steel, I start to believe. Love I feel, but I know it ain't real. I know I cannot take it. I know the way to break it. It's the simplest thing to say. Girl, walk away. I sit there staring at the mirror and say, girl, walk away. Your love is myself, and I'm hoping like hell that I'll break free someday. I know just what I'm getting, and I am not regretting all the same lines you've been feeding me tonight. That's what I'm needing. So enjoy this heart of mine, 'cause this will be the last time you ever get to feeling again. Walk away. Yeah. I sit there staring in the mirror and say, girl, walk away. Your love is myself, and I'm hoping like hell that I'll break free someday. Girl, walk away. I lost it a little bit on the second verse. Damn it. You know, it's always a goal to get it perfect the first time through. I mean, not that a performance is ever perfect, but at least, you know, get all the words out. Get all the words out. I know I was practicing for you guys. I'm sorry I blew it, but here's the thing, right? And this is what I'm trying to talk about, I think, a little bit. And this is why I love writing for women. There are some characters that just, it is going to sound, they're just going to be done. It's going to be more impactful with a female voice. I just believe that. I mean, you know, there are all different kinds of voices, and there are all different kinds of performers and ways to connect. But so we're back in you know, oftentimes when you're in a writing session, right? If you finish a song up, sometimes you will, down in Nashville, sometimes you'll have time to make, they call it a work tape. I call these demos, right? But in Nashville, a work tape is just anything that's like simple, right? Simple guitar, piano, and voice. A simple recording, right? It's a work tape. A demo is when you like hire a bunch of badass Nashville session players to come in and record a song in a way that sounds amazing, right? And then there are people called pluggers who take these demos and they send them to the artists, the big country artists that are writing. Anyways, I'm not sure that as Tori and I were writing this song, we had any real intention of trying to like shop this song out, right? We were just kind of writing to write, but I think it's a great song. And a couple weeks after we finished the song, Tori sent me her work tape of her singing this song, and I really love the way she sounds on this. So I thought that now that you've heard the song, played the wrong gender voice, screwing up the second verse, that I would play you our work tape, our demo from our session. So I'm excited for you to hear this. Here we go. All right. Oh, that's wrong. Pretend that didn't happen. All right, here we go.
Walk away, girl, walk away. There you stand in my door, untouched, untorn. You hold out your hand. I break, I bend all over again. It hits me like a bullet. I run, but you are pulling me back into your iron arms. Girl, walk away. Sit there staring at the mirror and say, girl, walk away. myself, and I'm hoping like hell that I break free someday. You make me dream that I can heal when you hold me like steel. I start to believe in the love I feel. I know it ain't real. I know that I can't take it. I know the way to break it is the simplest thing to say. Girl, walk away. Sit there staring at the mirror and say, girl, walk away. Your love is myself, and I'm hoping like hell that I break free someday. I know what I'm getting. I'm not regretting the same lines you are feeding me tonight. That's what I'm needing, but enjoy this heart of mine, 'cause it will be the last time you ever get to feel it again. Walk away. Sit there staring at the mirror and say, girl, walk away. Your love is myself, and I'm hoping like hell that I break free someday. Walk away. Girl, walk away. Just walk away. Walk away.
Damn, right? Oh my gosh. You can't hear that. You're not supposed to hear that yet. Whoo! Right? Sometimes it's more than just the words and the chords of a song, right? Sometimes the delivery of a song is so important. The voice, the way that voice connects, the instrument, when I write songs, right? When I write songs, I don't know, I would probably say I usually don't, I'm not picturing my voice, right? I sing all the songs that I write, and I share them with you, but the songwriting and the delivery of those songs are two different art forms, and the recording of a song is a different art form, right? I find it all, the more I learn about it, the more I'm inspired by it and humbled by the process. The last week or so, Josh and I have been totally diving deep into some mixes. One of which is probably going to be the next release that the Ezra comes out with. I've been talking about this with you all for a while, but we have been working on 18 studio songs. And rather than wait for them to all be done and then release them in a big project, we're just going to release them as we finish them. And it's looking like the first song that we're going to release is probably going to be All Right Today. And we've been working on this song and working on this song. Now, it is not like the decision for who the lead singer of the song is going to be. That part was already decided. That part's kind of easy, right? It's not like a song like this one that I just shared, Walk Away, where really I should not be the one singing that song on its official release, right? That song is meant to be sung by someone like Tori, who can really get the soul of that song across. But there are a million other decisions to make within the recording process that are just as important as that are just as impactful, that are just as will create as much difference as my voice on Walk Away versus Tori's voice on Walk Away, right? How the drums are playing or positioned, or where things are sitting, or the instrumentation, how fast or slow the song is, right? How well it's mixed, how great the harmonies are. All of these things have such a huge impact on the way that this recording connects, right? And it is such an art form, and it is, again, the more I learn about it, the more humbled I am by the process. One of the things that I'm really excited about doing, that we should do, and I would love to actually do this with you with every song that we release. I would love to, I think what we're going to do is make and maybe some of you gatherers have seen us show you what the software likes, what the software looks like when we are recording in studio. Well, I think I would really like to screen share with you gatherers one of these sessions, and just start with the guitar and the voice, right? And mute everything else, and have you listen to like a chorus, and then one by one unmute all the different instruments, because it's not just drums and bass and fiddle. Oftentimes we have layers and we have a doubled guitar that's coming in on the right side, and we have 2 or 3 different fiddle parts, and Alex is not only playing his drum set, but maybe he's playing some percussion stuff as well. Anyways, I'm really excited to continue sharing music like this, because to me it's really fascinating. I'm not sure why more artists don't dig deep like this into the process. I mean, it is nice just to hear a song and not think about all that goes into that song, just to experience the song, right? In a lot of ways, that's the art form. And I suppose up until 2020, not too many artists have had 278 days to hang out every single night and share music and talk deep about music. So there's that too. Okay, well, you know what? This really made my day. I got to see my buddy Poche's face on a video that he sent us all. He is down at his family's wildlife sanctuary, Senda Verde, in Bolivia. And whomever is hanging with us and moderating from Rally Sandra Adam Ezra Group, if you could share the link to Senda Verde with our gatherers, I would appreciate that very much. He's down there supporting the wildlife sanctuary. He's down there with his wife Lori. You're going to see her from a distance in the video today, and he misses everybody up here, and he misses playing. I miss playing with him. I miss playing with my bandies, so he made a little video to share with us. So here you go. See if I can get it going.
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sure you can hear the river. This is probably my favorite spot in the world. So many beautiful places in the world. I have to say, thanks to Adam and the band, I've been so lucky to be traveling around the U.S., all around New England, all around the country really, even Cancun, Mexico. But we've seen beaches, roads, beautiful scenery, wildlife. But this is probably my favorite place. This is Cedro Mayo River. I'm gonna turn around. You see Lori there. There's the river. You can see up the mountains there. We are about 3,000 feet above sea level, ballparking. And up the mountain right there, that would be about 10,000 feet above sea level. And then another hour by car, and we would be at 15,000 feet above sea level. So it's really high. But from here to up all the way up to that mountain, you can see it's all green. We call it the jungle. I think it's actually tropical forest. But you'll find pretty much all the wildlife and especially all the trees and plants and flowers that you would find in the Amazon, in the jungle. These are the foothills. This is where the Amazon begins, all the way up north to Brazil. So all this water will eventually end up in those rivers. So yeah, this is where I probably wrote most of my songs. I love bringing my guitar here. I love bringing students here just to talk about nature and music. I try to do some bird watching. It's just a gorgeous place. Well, thank you for joining me.
How great is that? Now, Poche said that he has recorded something like 10 different little videos like that for all of us here in the States. So he is going to be joining us at least via video for a little while. I also want to say that Senda Verde is an incredible place. One of my spots that I really want to go there with Poche and hang a little bit. But they are incredibly, selflessly, amazingly dedicated to helping save and protect the wildlife down there. And there are a lot of poachers. There are people just end up dumping hundreds of animals at their doorstep now that word got out that they exist. And it is a battle and a struggle every single day for them to find the resources to maintain and keep on taking care of their animals. It is a cause that I care very deeply about, that I know Rally Sound supports whenever we can. And you know, I think I've talked about this before, but there is, for those of you that shop online these days, and we all shop online these days, if you have an account on Amazon, at no cost, you can sign up to be an Amazon Smile member, right? Or you don't even, I think, and all that means, I believe, is that when you have an Amazon Smile account, some small portion of everything, of every dollar that you spend, goes to a cause that you care about. Both Rally Sound, the nonprofit organization that fuels all of our activism and the Gathering series and the Ramble, but also Senda Verde, are both eligible to be recipients of an Amazon Smile account if you are interested out there. I have an Amazon Smile account and my money goes to Senda Verde. I'm cheating on myself. Happily, very happily. What they're doing down in Bolivia, Poche and his family, it's inspiring and important. And many of you will still remember all of the fires that were raging throughout the Amazon rainforest. We heard a lot about what was happening in Brazil, but those fires crossed borders, and one of those borders was Bolivia, and a lot of the indigenous folks that are living around Senda Verde. There's a lot of people that were losing their homes. There's a lot of wildlife that were losing their habitats, and Senda Verde has become a very a pivotal community member, I would just say. They have broadened their activism to include supporting communities all around them, as well as just the animals that they protect within their own sanctuary. So, pretty inspiring story from a pretty inspiring family, and I feel really, really lucky to be connected to them through Poche. I feel lucky to be connected to Poche. I would have felt lucky to be connected with Poche just for his bass playing alone, but there you go. Here we are at one road's end, you and me, hand in hand. I'm gonna start again. Here we are at one road's end, you and me, hand in hand, moving down from where we've been. Didn't turn out like we planned. All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars, stepping steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I. Have to follow no friend's advice. My folks don't get it, it ain't their life. It's up to us, this choice we make. Hold together or will we break? All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars, stepping steady through shifting sand. Me, and that's all I. You and I, under darkening skies, I can't be the man you thought I'd be, but I'll keep walking if you want with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. All I am is the ground below the stars. All I am is a story written in scars, stepping steady through shifting sand. In the end, that's all I. Stepping steady through shifting sand. And that's all I am. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind in our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to our good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around and good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one and see this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. I forgot to tell you all, I am inside tonight. For you first-time gatherers, I am usually outside, if I can be. My buddy Hugo has been building a new screen door for Allie and I, and out of old repurposed wood and rusted metal, and he was supposed to come by today, with the door, I was hoping to get to see him and hang out and help him put it in, but as the afternoon crept on and we started getting closer and closer to gathering time, I was nervous that he was going to come while we were gathering outside, and so if he hasn't come, then he may be coming tomorrow, and I may be inside tomorrow again if he comes during the same time as the gathering. Who knows? I will keep you posted, though. Generally speaking, for you newcomers, if I can be outside and we can watch a sunset together while we gather, that's our preferred. That's our preferred situation. Thank you for hanging. This was a nice one for me. Getting to share some new music, getting to talk about the songwriting process and the recording process, getting to see my buddy Poche, and getting to spend another day keeping alive and staying together with y'all gatherers. I feel grateful for that. Thank you. Stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. I'll see you tomorrow.